Yeah.
Yeah, far out of me, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kewen was having issues, so they had to back out. But it's just gonna be us walking down the road as they're passing by.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Doing the info.
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
Everything all right?
Yes. We were just waiting a minute before we kept walking.
I see. All right. Just making sure.
Are you
This
gonna be
fog
watching
is,
the fights?
Of course, of course. I always have to. Mistress Teresa would not like me not being there.
Well, hopefully for your sake you enjoy the fights.
Well, I think I will. It's usually entertaining enough.
I just know some people don't actually like watching that sort of thing, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I have anything to win or lose. I can't bet any money, but yeah, it's something to waste the time away, so why not?
And at least it's not you in there.
Exactly, exactly. Stranger in fog, friend or foe? Friend enough.
No weapon out, so definitely not a foe.
Yeah.
Morning, travelers.
Morning.
Morning. So you haven't happened to seen Jane pass by, have you? She's been gone for the last 2 days. She was supposed to come back yesterday.
No, unfortunately I haven't, but I've been out of town. I've been on my way back.
Ah, that's fair. I'm just going out to see if there's any rumors at the cross, and then if not, I'll come back.
Well, if you want, I can walk with you. I have a light at least.
Sure, why not? Better than standing around in the chill.
Lead the way.
Let's see. Don't know why no one's bothered to fix this steep incline. I've seen so many carriages get stuck here if they're not ready for it.
How many have actually flipped over?
That's not to mention, it makes such a lovely spot for any bandits to set up.
Yeah, definitely with all
now, Mother
the
guide you.
spaces on the rocks.
Yeah. Not that, anyone would be able to see through this body of fog. It's so thick.
Quick reminder, Aegon secured his own way into the tournament that's separate from the lunar host. Well, Man, look
Again,
out.
such a steep hill.
I thought
Right,
you were
okay.
headed towards the city, not out of it.
Oh, I was heading out.
Aegon is on the move
Just-
down the road.
Just to the cross to see if there was any news postage and such. We're looking for our friend Jane.
Ah, haven't necessarily seen any Jane out and about. Can you describe her?
Elven woman with slightly too large of ears, blonde with a little bit of strawberry blonde in it. She dresses poorer than she is.
Bit odd for an elf. They're this poor, but haven't seen her. Sorry.
Dang. Alright, well,
Okay.
if you do see her, let her know that everyone at home's still looking for her.
I'll let her know. Seems we're going the same way at least.
Oh, perfect. Oh. Morning.
Morning.
It's the
Pilgrim.
evening by now. I think it's still morning.
I know with all the cloud cover and fog, it's
correction,
hard to
should be
tell.
Evening. Evening.
The more we get out of this blast valley, the better.
Cybernetic, just say no. You're on a player horse with their markings.
Hey, your turn.
He's about to come down the road. Cloning's not on. He's about to come down the road to the town itself, so start populating the center area. Isn't that funny? A drow with a lantern? That doesn't make sense. I know, I'm an officer. Thank you.
making your way into the town. Just through the fog,
He's
you
past
can
you all,
hear
folks.
the
He's in the
bustle
town. Come
of
on.
the city.
Shift gears.
People of all sizes and races begin making their way about, preparing for the festivities. The town is alight with activity.
Shields visible, devious.
Which way will you get it from, Kimchi?
Says my sword.
Fights, you know, are in the noble quarters, straight ahead.
Make sure we have some guards to the entrance to that area. We don't want them to enter it all at once.
Any news on the deliveries?
Should be about you.
Alright.
If you're not around Aegon, go ahead and spawn on me.
Now to get this done to the
DMs, slow Aegon down.
We got the contract done. I just need your protection.
Other than drinking.
You know, pay good money for it.
People actually see something.
Give me 2 guards.
For once.
That'll be denying people entry for now. It'll start in a little bit. Who are my 2 guards? I've got Naval. Got Cybernetic. Perfect. The rest of you populate everywhere in front, not in here. Okay, this place for now is closed off. Noble District, please.
How many people will turn into beasts and monsters? And you slowly.
My 2 guards are over here. The rest of you populate the Noble District around Aegon, continuously spawning in front of him. Remember, if his hood comes down, some of you might recognize him. Doubtful that it will, though.
This works. Yes, this works.
If you're one of the guards, be prepared to explain to him that the fight pits will be opening as soon as the fights are ready.
Godwin,
Yes.
I'm looking for
Someone could fill in my
Mr.
spot.
Cornwallis. I have a Mr. Corn.
I'm not sure if he's available at the moment. If you would like, I'll take it and hand it to him.
If you please. Tell him from her word, not mine, Madame Lady thinks for his kindness.
Will do.
Thank you.
Sure, good look after it. What's the name, so I know who owns it? The wolf. Oh, you'd be happy to look after his horse. Give me several people where Luna is in that building. It's like a rest stop right now, like a place for people to rest. Guardsman, you can tell him to continue down the road. There's like a resting house there for people visiting.
The two I just picked up, I just DC'd. Give me a second.
Perfect. Some of you inside the house.
Side note, cybernetic, you were sliding. Check your locomotion.
You're right, cybernetic at the end of the road.
Anyway, let's go. Come on.
All I know, as long
Now
as I
it's
get
all
some
the way at
money,
the
I'll be
end.
happy.
That's used to be your
Careful
wife's
with that
house,
ship.
you remember.
We don't want another
Stop.
mistake like last time.
Now that wasn't my fault. It was
No,
Jerome.
I'm not saying it was. But we just don't want any more spillage.
Just trying to avoid problems in the future.
Yes.
Alright, he's on his way over to that house.
Yep, remember some of
We
you
have a few
decided to
people
just
in here.
relax it. Just come inside to see a number of people resting, the smell of food coming from the kitchen.
What are we having?
Seems it's been converted into a bit of a guest house.
Right now, some sausage and potato stew.
Do I know you?
Good.
You may after tonight, but we shall see.
I see.
Several of the
welcome in.
individuals seem to stare hard at your features, but to no avail.
This is good. Yeah. Forward to having a bit of that. Want me to grab the missus? Maybe she wants any.
You're free to go in.
Please.
I suppose I shall.
Yes, please.
That voice sounds so familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
I know.
Go ahead and engage with them and talk to them. Don't you all just stand and stare in the room?
Is this taken?
A fine warm
Go for it. Just let over. Hopefully food will be ready soon.
Are they done cooking the food? Oh.
Yes. Yes, correct. They are. Get down here. I can hear you fucking.
They are.
I can hear you breaking the floorboards from down here.
Hey,
Hey,
I can't help it.
But is the meal prepared?
Should be within 2 minutes.
I see.
food ready?
Almost ready. Okay.
2 minutes.
Just about.
Don't mind.
Of course.
Wait, don't
I'll speak
Join
after
us, friend.
before everyone started filing in.
That's before.
You see that guy? What was that?
Tell me, good sir, have you fought in the arena and not?
I don't know. His voice sounds familiar, but I don't recognize
That's the
him.
big guy. The guy with the sword.
That's where I recognize him from. I was there just barely a week or so prior.
Probably just some mercenary from out of
I
town.
think you could possibly mistake me for the other one who stands twice my height with a giant
No,
anger.
no, of course not. I presume you're here for the arena.
Hey, you like the one from years ago.
Glorious. I'm quite excited for the festivities to begin. The whole town is just agog with. Are you good?
Are you sure?
Yes. Look at this politics.
We're just waiting.
Patience.
Apologies.
Oh no, there was a scar that I don't remember. I don't think it's him.
No idea.
Have you been to Corona before?
have, yes.
It's been so long. If that is him. Or maybe it's like
Are you from here?
a copycat.
Not from here, no. But I've been here before. Previously on Mercenary Block.
If you don't mind, I'll take mine up to the study.
It would make sense if someone's trying to use his name for hype.
Mm-hmm. Smells good. Good as always.
No way, with a sword like that, I won't think to say that.
Yes.
Or accuse him of
Hard
that.
work. We're reaping the rewards. After the tragedy.
Well, there was supposed to be some fights today, right?
I came out after the fact.
You think he's here with me?
Yes, terrible thing. Terrible thing. We're all trying to move forward.
Even if he's just,
But we're doing well for ourselves.
even if he's
See?
just.
Sparrow Arena to bring in a lot of coin
be
to us.
trying to enter.
Help us. But not that we weren't before.
They say the greenest of grasses grow brightest after a great travesty such as wildfire.
When's that fight starting up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same.
Should be in a little while.
I would imagine.
Here's hoping. Yes. We are doing quite well for ourselves. At least I like to think so.
So are there still more empty chairs in there, or do we have to wait?
An improvement.
There's an empty chair.
Not the high bar.
Perfect.
So it's true. Oh, when you're done with your meal, I'll go upstairs if you'd be so kind.
Very well. It'd be only a moment.
Curious.
Perhaps I'm not the only one that might recognize your face.
Well,
There isn't really more chairs.
most people used to recognize
There's
me.
two right there. Maybe one.
I thought that was a table.
You want to join them on the table?
Face, though.
Why don't you go? Have an actual seat.
The tides have changed, right?
Oh, we're at the
Wait,
table.
Everyone always is going through something.
A lot changes. Life is the epitome of change, by very definition.
I agree.
Thank you for the meal. I shall be excusing myself.
Take care, sir. I look forward to seeing you in the arena.
Wait, the arena? He's a fighter?
Yes, they're going to be Yes. Would you not tell from their weaponry?
You know, he does look like him.
I figured it was just a mercenary.
Good thing.
This is true.
That man is not strapped on a phone.
It was
This is true. It is good to see people taking interest in our arena, however.
I was
This
very
is-
surprised.
could prove dividends
that
in the
a few
future.
People whispering about
He's
the
back.
appearance of Akon the Wolf. To
Must
my
be
surprise,
surprised.
I've become the regular
Wicked.
perhaps Martino was telling the truth. Allow me to explain. I believe you've made
It's been years. Surely
a bit of a
new
deal
fight.
with a acquaintance of mine. A deal, I guess, is the word for it. He pushed very heavily for your name to be put as the opening grand fight in today's event.
Yes, I remember it.
He seems terrified of you.
Let's see Wolf, even Wolf.
That's normal.
Age. All things.
I suppose it is, considering who and what you are. Your reputation precedes
Things are
you.
looking up and up and up.
If those cheer for you are fearful to move out of your way. A reputation well earned, I'd think, for a former gladiator.
I'd like to think so.
I'm curious. Why not?
Keep chin up. We'll make it through.
It's hard to explain, in truth.
Your business is your own, of course, and I keep my word. The fight is arranged.
Are you two
and
going
have
to
entry and
the other
put in it.
fighters?
But you've already won.
I'm actually
It is what
first, fight
tickles
girls
at me.
before I decide.
Is he already overcame all of this? Well, either you're a bloodthirsty brute, but I don't take it as that. There's something more to you. Why risk your life in these arenas to reignite an aim that was already victorious years ago?
A lot of things will drive a man back to his roots, even if they're once forced upon him.
Maybe time has come.
Perhaps it is in my nature.
Maybe I will bet against him. That'll be big. Oh.
There's lots of rumors surrounding you and your origins, Aegon. Some say you're a glory hound, looking for the old days to return, failing to live a normal life. Some say it's a story of passion, and others say of revenge. I know not what kind of men I speak to, but I am eager at least to see you fight.
Good job, thank you.
Seems mainly came here, regardless of who they knew was fighting.
Good evening. And many people did come here regardless. It is the opening fight you'll pass, by the way. This is a city held by the council, so there are a great number of important names and figures that will be watching tonight's fight.
You
At least it will spread your name, which is what I assume is your goal. Or you want someone specific to see.
Don't need to see me so long as they hear me. And what's trouble of Quick and Gradia, especially if those are spectacles and entertainment.
So how is it?
I don't know what your
Good
goal
luck
is,
always.
but I am so excited to try and figure it out.
I think it's pretty damn good.
You'll have your fight, both, several in fact, and what lies ahead you might find
I don't know,
rather
food always just tasted better.
Thank you.
grotesque, but the merchant lords play their games.
I always appreciate any food I get. Better than some.
That pass will get you into your fights, past the guards. As far as I've been told, there's 3 in total. A bracket sort of thing. As I'm sure you've figured out,
Thank you.
whoever comes out on top will get invited to the socialites rubbing shoulders so they can fawn over the one that won them the most.
Apple results should be finished soon.
A tradition I am familiar with, in the past at least.
Of course you are, of course you are. Aegon the Wolf does say. Aegon the Wolf does not die, they say.
Quite good.
Well, I suppose I've taken up enough of your time. That pass will get you where you need to go, and I consider my obligation fulfilled.
So it is.
Tavern Keep, can we smoke
I will be
inside?
betting on you, Wolf.
Yes?
That
would be silly, wouldn't it?
Oh, if you're
Someone
gonna
with diamonds
start up, I'm
smoking
gonna
inside.
sit out.
Wins today and
An
you'll
establishment.
disappoint especially when they find out who you are.
I was never a fan of the smell, so thank you.
Perhaps.
Welcome.
Returning to arena is an insult.
It was good like always.
I'll smoke weed.
I look forward to your
Thank you very much.
And puff on. Pipe weed. Go with the meal.
Go. Farewell.
good luck, Mr.
Scared
Don't
the
worry about it.
crap out of me. Gaston.
Sorry. Mind the doorway.
All right,
Hello.
Aegon's gonna be heading to
Mind the
the
doorway.
fighting pit. Let us quickly go and populate. Go and populate. Break off what you're doing right now and go populate.
Do you need some help?
He's an old man already.
Do you think it's time for us to go in?
Oh, I'd love some help.
Guards, you're checking people's passes. Give me a little bit of a line. Kewen, get in line. Cheesenator, get in line. Gambit, get in line. Carrot get in line. The rest of you break off from Vinehelm so you can populate.
By the way,
Go.
While I'm on the job. Get in there.
Go.
Got a pass on you?
Come here. Your pass.
Here you go.
This is screwed on with charcoal, mate. Come back when you got a real pass. Get out of here.
What? There you go.
She's real.
The fog begins to lift, and the evening sky is able to finally be seen.
Get on up,
The
get on.
suffocating wetness of the air beginning to go away.
X. Go.
Thank God for that.
Thank you.
Next up.
Thank you, nice.
I
Thank you.
got you.
Wait, no, he's good.
You sure? Good luck. You fight.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Find a seat. Enjoy the show. It will be an excellent night, I promise you.
Get in there.
Thank you.
Enjoy the evening. Yes, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat, enjoy.
So where would you like to sit?
Excellent.
I'm about right over here on the left.
Hey.
Now, where are my contestants? I may have to check the back.
Let's see.
Do you want me to help you up a stair or two so you can see over the wall?
Aye, you can do that, yes.
Make sure we're in groups. Make sure most of you are nobles. Most of you should look like nobles.
You gotta jump.
Make sure we sit
There
in
you go.
groups so it doesn't look too sparse.
This will be good enough.
Hey. I'll be right back.
Of course, of course, of course.
Everybody should be in the arena at this point. Who's the first fighter?
First
I think
fighter.
it's the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is the first fighter?
That would be MP, sir.
Yep.
Excellent. Go over near Cregan. Make sure we're all kind of sitting near the mid row in groups, please.
But it would also be an interesting moment.
Let's see this one.
Mm.
No, not tonight.
We sit like right here, just enough away from you all.
So, are you wishing to compete? Because I don't think you're.
Make room, close in, close in.
You are, really?
Yes, sir, of course.
There's like 8 people here, and then 1 there, none there. Spread out, please, along the middle. Lexi, Pyrus, Evie, over here with Naval, please. Middle area. Baraluna, move up to the middle behind you, please.
Fuck it.
Apologies, Crash, coming back in.
Higher than we, because it just feels better.
I'll go talk to him.
What the? quite exciting. Looks like they left
So
the...
who's all fighting?
I believe
another.
there's several special fighters today.
That's a lot more interesting.
Yeah, something different than the typical gladiator or beast.
Oh, so I won't see humans fight? Damn. Alright.
You might, very well.
Okay,
Just one that's trained quite well. As opposed to prisoners of war.
Alright.
Yeah, I heard there's a
This is exciting.
Yeah, I heard there's a hobbit fighting.
That's right.
Is a hobbit fight?
I heard about this, yes, a hobbit fighter.
Just
And
getting
supposedly a special thing saved for last. Quite intriguing indeed. This brand new arena is already getting quite a bit of use.
It's exciting.
Yes,
I just
yes,
wish
indeed.
they would tell the dirt to hide the blood.
Nah, that just makes it all the more invigorating, though, does it not?
Fucking old man's here.
I would rather have it look pleasing at the start. You're supposed to see the blood over time so you know how much they shed.
I know it's the wolf, correct?
Perhaps you may raise this query with the arena master next visit.
Yes, he's made his
yes,
arrangements to
look
be
at this.
the headliner.
Oh shit.
Look
Have we
at
seen-
this indeed.
Have we seen this one before?
I believe there's someone new.
Oh, where the fuck is that? What in the blue?
That would be the
I
hobbit.
think that's the Hobbit.
That's a good.
Huh?
Can you hear me? Tonight,
Yes, we can.
Go ahead and hot mic, Cregan.
apologies. This evening we have a moment not expected for a time. One of our current fighters, quick with the daggers. Excellent. Do not underestimate this hobbit, as she has proven time after time to be a valiant and deadly opponent. I'll give you Helga the Fang.
Cheer.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes.
But her opponent is one that is unexpected. No one thought we would ever see such an individual return in the arenas. A long, victorious warrior. One who has earned his name throughout the land. I give you Aegon, the Wolf.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Well, I guess we'll see if she can fang this wolf. Or defang.
Now let this be a fight to remember as the first round begins.
And so it starts.
Let's see what little Miss Hobbit has. Come on now.
Oh, I want to see some blood today.
He's gonna have to catch her first.
Skewer them.
The swords versus the dagger.
Yes.
Come on!
Looks like the Fang is being pushed back.
Oh. Split her in half.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the
Oh.
still open for the next.
Oh, they're pulling out all the stops for this fight.
2 silver on the wolf.
Right, bookies, assist them.
Oh. Goodness.
It's quick.
Seems like silver's being passed left and right.
Come on!
I'll do 3 on the fang.
What the? 2 silver on the fang.
Ooh! They landed a hit. Didn't seem to do much, though.
I would bet, but like one person still.
Aggressive, aggressive.
It looks like the Fang is going toe-to-toe with the wolf.
Holy fuck.
Who would have thought such a little thing could go up such a large man?
I did. Why do you think I bet on it?
Oh, you sly. Ooh! Oh!
Come on!
A deep gash?
Come on!
Every time I've seen someone try to this the wolf, it doesn't work.
Is that blood I
Doesn't seem
see?
to be getting-
First blood!
A cheer for first blood.
Yes!
I'm sorry. We'll see more.
Whoa! Ancient hobbit technique.
And they're just getting stretched out.
Whoa! Look at those! I can barely see their hands moving.
Holy shit!
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Blood for blood!
Cheer.
Ah, yeah!
Yeah!
Yes!
Come now, keep it going.
Yes!
It's not all she has.
Get me my money, wolf!
This is almost good enough that I don't mind losing 2 silver.
Oh! Cut her to ribbons, Wolf!
Here we go. When is it?
Holy shit, come on!
When does it go? When does...
Come on, sit back down. Down in front.
Apologies, my lady. Sorry.
At least if you stand up, make sure no one's behind you.
I apologize, I thought you were more to the side. Got a little too cute. Oh, look at them exchange.
Go. Oh my god, holy...
Let me get some yells
Look
of
at-
kill her,
look
kill
at-
him. You know, give me some
Come
blood
on,
loss.
kill him, Thang.
Chopper! Ribbons! Show us some ribbons!
Come on!
Slice her up!
Defang that wolf. Let's go.
Come on.
I wish to see her inside!
Whoops. That steel somewhere.
Oh! Yes!
Yeah, cheer, cheer, cheer.
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner for the first fight, Aeon the Wolf.
Alright.
Ooh.
Respect to the Fang, who did so well, but her time has ended. Guards, please.
What was this, this wasn't a... this... She's still alive.
We will
No.
now prep for the next round,
Hmm.
so stay tuned.
That was a good fight.
It was a fight to the death.
I was
not
just
to the
expecting to see
end.
the wolf round.
That's not too bad. The fair targets are quite rare.
All right, next fighter, make your way over to Cregan. We're gonna give him a few moments. Yeah, we need a medic. I'll be a medic. I'll take care of it.
I definitely had high hopes for that habit. It's a shame she had to fight the
Would you
wolf
like me to
without
be a
even
medic
having
for,
time to prepare
that way
for
you don't
him.
have to...
All right, sure, go ahead.
Alright.
I just figured if we had won, it would have been quite a fair tale. I'm sure the odds are already with the wolf as it is.
I mean, it is the wolf.
It is the wolf.
Yeah, but the habit had no preparation time to know who their fighter was. They may have done a little better.
Regan, I hate the sound of my own voice, so make me like a silent fighter. I'll just grunt.
I wonder what the ringmaster's saying.
Not sure.
Probably praising him on how to a good job he did.
Where's my medic?
I think so. I don't know. He might be. It could be. He could actually be asking for the wolf he wants to see.
Since this model can only have 2 weapons at a time, do you want me to, like, pull one from beneath something?
What? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just swap them out as you need. You don't need to like have them visible.
I don't suppose.
Your hot
So it isn't already wrong.
I'd heard. Now correct me if I'm wrong. I'd heard. Of course, I heard he was already a champion.
What? No,
what does he have to?
White feather hat, Mike.
Well, if that's true, what does he have to prove this time? He
No.
needs the money. True.
Or he's doing it for fun. We're not becoming a champion.
Do you think? Right. Do you think? That's what I was wondering. If he was one of those people that only has fun if he's cutting people down in blood.
No idea. Maybe you should ask him. That'd be a good idea.
Well, maybe if I contract him.
Oh, there you go.
Well, then I'll see. I'll see if he needs the coin or not.
Fair.
Should anyone know who the next fighters are?
While for the other one to get ready. Infinity.
Versus a hooded figure.
Oh. That was something else.
I heard it was someone that was experienced. But that's all I've heard.
They do look like they dress similarly.
I see the wolf is he's starting at the same side he did the last match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next bout, the wolf will be facing off a well-known mercenary. Former mercenary who had the gift of gab before his tongue was forcibly removed. That doesn't stop him now. Master of multiple blades, or so he used to claim, he is still deadly with each and every one of them. I give you Rashid. This is the second battle, and let this match begin.
Sorry, chat. This map always ends up crashing me at least once.
More aggressive, cybernetic. More descriptors. Kimchi?
Headset crashed. I'll be back.
Okay, I got it.
Guess I'm not the only one.
Present. Stand by. Rolling. With a 14 plus your armor value, the axe is thrown, but you bring up the crossguard of the sword just in time and knock it out of the way just as your opponent pulls a mace instead. Their eyes narrow as they begin their relentless assault. Sparks flies, the weapons meets back and forth. Reflexes of experience shown in both combatants. The weapons collide, looking for a weakness, looking for an opening, as both of you decide to try and find a weakness or a slowness or something that stands out as a way to get a strike. Two veterans clashing back and forth, rolling. As you spin and come towards the shoulder with a 16, the wolf gets a heavy slash across the mercenary's chest as Rashid starts to bleed. A major wound. See both the weapons thrown on the ground as he pulls another weapon. A very sharp and nimble saber.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of questioning my bet now. All the weapons he's using.
As the fighting goes on, the burning in muscles from strain and soreness as weapons meet with heavy clangs, the audience roars as a test of strength takes place, rolling.
Go! Go!
With a 10, you are both evenly matched, both locking weapons, both looking for a way up or down, leaning forward, eyes full of hate and contempt. Secondary roll. With an 11 with 1 point over your opponent, you manage to slowly push him down, slowly get the upper hand as he sinks to one knee, straining as the sound of steel buckles and creaks.
Oh my god! Yeah!
The blade comes down, chopping deep into the arm. He rolls to the side and quickly gets to his feet, a second major wound. Blood dripping.
Wait, maybe not.
Oh, final dance! Rashido.
The eyes narrow
Come
and
on.
approach he does.
Come on, Rashid!
Cut him down, Wolf!
More speed, more strength.
Come on.
Get him! Get him!
He comes in with a flurry of blows, Aegon, but you manage to meet him with a 17, each one blocked expertly. Preparing for each blow, you manage to utilize every part of your crossguard, hilt, and blade to keep his blows at bay. His eyes widen as he starts to lose ground.
Yeah! Beat him down!
Come on, Wolf.
Rolling.
He will not let up. The wolf is pushing
You move forward, pushing him back, catching him off guard. He stumbles backwards, and you bring forward that spin, and with a 19, he brings up his other arm, and you lop his right arm off. Your right arm, so you can keep fighting. The man can barely stand. Blood is pouring out of his arm, and he knows he's a dead man, and his attacks, instead of slowing, become nigh on relentless.
Get him! Get him off!
The man moves quickly, and there's several loud dinks as the dagger almost finds purchase by the neck, almost under the arm. He moves quickly, looking to end the fight. You bring out your dagger and match the speed, Aegon, back and forth. And once again, with 1 point above, with an 11, you see him make a fatal mistake. As he goes low, you have Greaves. You let it connect, and you stomp the blade down, and your dagger goes through his temple, a quick and bloody end.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
Ladies
All right,
and gentlemen,
guards, get the body.
Our winner once again, Aegon the Wolf. Rashid did his best, and his death was quick. So may he be remembered for giving us one hell of a fight. Now, a
Medic, get
small
ready to see
recess
that.
before the final match.
Is this going to be the surprise you mentioned?
Yes.
Hopefully. We're back with
How do you know? Who do you talk to?
Kimchi?
Oh, I talked to everyone.
Yeah, I'm back in.
I'm gonna take the last fight.
You got it.
Okay.
I feel like the wolf will be put down
we
after
need to
this next one.
facilitate. I want 2 guards. Will be
You
Impy
think
and
so?
Papa Milkers.
Okay.
When I say so, they will bring in the 3rd combatant. They
Yeah.
are chained. Okay.
Okay.
When they're brought in, I want one of them. You know, it'll be Milkers. Milkers, you'll lose control of your chain, and the combatant you bring in is gonna fucking murk you, and Impy, you're gonna flee the arena. Okay.
That's good for me.
Understood.
Excellent.
Okay.
You heard that, Milkers?
Got it. If you're such an expert, why don't you
Excellent.
have your own? Why don't you have your own fighter?
Jackie, you ready?
Don't need one.
Bit of a small recess.
I do not want to worry
Don't you
about
want
them
to-
having a bad day and losing me money.
So you don't want to be the next.
Question: should the time of day
what's
be
her
noon now?
face? Nick.
No, it's evening. Okay.
Hirsch was a tread Nick.
My apologies.
Nose.
You're fine.
Nose. I don't know.
As much as that would give power, I'm not really
Jackie is ready.
interested in that type.
Well, remember, as I've said to the other side of the crowd, remember, you are all safe in this match. Worry not, do not be alarmed. So long as you stay in your seats, you will be fine. And of course,
Of
everything
course.
will be handled accordingly.
Oh, I would like
Enjoy the
to
final
bet on the next fighter coming in.
Our bookies will have you available, my dear.
Oh, I was hoping to make a personal bet with you.
Why did you?
I can't do that as
Why did?
commentator.
What the hell?
What's?
There he is.
What did they?
Oh.
But he doesn't look right.
What the
He's
fuck
not.
is that?
They didn't. Did they? Did they shove some
What the
orc?
fuck?
No, that it can't be.
Oh my god.
That's not a man in that suit of armor.
I believe that is, but from a time not that long ago.
No, don't.
What?
He didn't return to normal.
Oh. That didn't happen. That didn't happen to any of us.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
As the guard on the right lets down their guard for just a moment, and now that they are in the arena, their chains loosen, and the creature takes the opportunity to lunge forward and grab at the guard. It swings its mace, it collides into their skull. The other guard runs out, slamming the gate behind them.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not be alarmed. The final match is underway. Guards will be trained just in case anything were to happen. Worry not. The final round. Aegon the Wolf versus
Fixer
Molag.
As you look in front of you, Aegon, you recognize what you're looking at already. You know exactly what's in front of you and exactly what this will entail. This is going to be difficult. You know these things don't feel pain, and it hits like a fucking wagon. And as its eyes settle on you, it begins.
Where have they been keeping him this whole time?
The blows are heavy and wild.
Obviously locked up.
Each one sends you stumbling back, Aegon. The amount of strength put into these blows are ridiculous. They remind you almost of ogres. One heavy blow sends you reeling back, and you hear a creak as your back hits the wood wall.
10 on the creature.
Slam again and again, your weapon barely deflecting as he tries to grab at you, tries to brutalize you. A test of strength. Rolling.
I bet on the creature as well, but I'm actually hoping I lose this
Aegon
one.
with a 7, he grabs the sword with both hands and lifting you off your feet with how quickly he spins to the side, he throws you and your sword goes flying along with you. You find yourself separated from your large blade.
This is obviously pitting a man against a beast. Even if it is the wolf, he's the...
The creature lurches over. You focus on trying to riposte and dodging rather than blocking, knowing how heavy the blows are. Its eyes blackened and maddened. Rolling. The weapon comes crashing down, but you manage to just block, just riposte, and get a stab to the side as brackish blood comes out of the creature. But it barely reacts with its screams and continues to swing.
So what happens if the wolf dies in here? Are they going to leave this thing here in the ring?
No, the guards will
You
take
see
care of it.
spittle coming from between the chain links by its mouth and blood as its eyes roll wildly. It swings, taking off the wood post to your right, just missing the announcer's head.
Come on, Aegon, prove me wrong.
I can hear its screams. It almost...
You move forward for a swing, Aegon, trying to get up close, but with a 2, having your armor, the mace comes down onto the shoulder with a heavy crack for a major wound, hit for hit, rolling. But you're able to take the sword and bury it deep into its chest with a 16. You know damage is done, but the creature barely reacts as it headbutts you and sends you reeling back.
to get that sword
You
back.
fear your shoulder may be dislocated or fractured, you're not sure, but the damage is done, and the creature continues to lurch forward. It fears no man, it feels no fatigue, its body feels no pain. You stab at it, cutting at it, getting smaller wounds upon it, but the brackish blood does not care. You retrieve your large sword. Just as the mace is to come down, you block it. Sparks fly into the creature's face, illuminating the whitish eyes. The weapon comes down, but you Mordhau grip, and you bring with a heavy clang across the face, and the helmet goes flying off as blood pours from the face.
I don't know why this.
As you do
one
so, the
hits me
creature
so
throws
much.
itself on you, Aegon, and with a 2 + 6, he digs his teeth into your neck, and blood bubbles. A major wound. You
Yeah,
just
sorry, not
managed to
doing the
push him
camera
off,
anymore.
stabbing into the side, gaining ground. The eyes wild in their sockets, the blackish, brackish blood dripping from the many vicious wounds you've given it. The body of it does not care. Your left shoulder rings with pain. Your neck hurts like hell, but you advance. Cheer. Multiple slices dig deep to the point where you see bone, you see marrow, you see gore as you cut into the creature. The mace comes forward, both hands coming down. With a 19, Aegon, you meet it, and you swing so hard you smash the haft, destroying the mace entirely. Resorting to its baser instinct, the beast eyes you up and down, its arms hanging at its sides, almost like it's waiting for a chance to grab at you. And it lunges, Aegon. With a 17, you dig deep into it, and it pulls itself forward, trying to get close to you, the jaws snapping and gnawing inches away from you. Again and again, you bring out the dagger, rolling. You go to stab it in the face, and it raises its arm, and with a 2, the dagger falls from your hand as it smacks it away, and both hands come down on your neck, and it begins to squeeze. There's a further crack in your shoulder, another major wound with that too, as it tries to strangle you, looking to kill you. Its basest instinct to kill, to maim, to murder. It screams in your face, ignoring the blade in its chest. Rolling. The blade is stuck, Aegon. With a 2, it's the Brigadine. It can't slice up. Test of strength. You may not be able to slice the blade up, but everyone sees if the flesh won't give way, the strength is still present as the beast is lifted slowly into the air on the edge of the blade. The beast is lifted off of its feet, clawing and screaming until it is slammed down on the other side, the blade ripped from its body. There's a heavy crack as the creature's left arm shatters, landing upon it. It stumbles, now in its death throes, barely able to stand. Aegon, you're losing blood. A heavy blow, his fang and teeth is knocked from jaw. A heavy cut across the face as one eye pops from a socket. Again and again, blow rains down. No longer a fight between combatants, but a primal fury, a will to survive, as the beast receives blow after blow after blow, until jaw explodes and eyes pop and ears pour blood.
Good, it seems I was wrong. Shouldn't have been allowed to live as long as it has.
The creature is inches away from death. You see it try to grab at your blade, and you have one chance before it uses it against you. You rush in, it goes to pick up your sword, but you step on the crossguard and on its knee, up above it, and with a 15, you drive the blade not only through the skull, but down into the chest, as the creature shivers once and twice and collapses to the ground, and the crowd roars!
Yeah! Woo! Good.
The beast collapses to the ground.
Medics, tend to him immediately. Our winner for the last battle, Aegon the Wolf.
All right, Kimchi, all you.
Woo!
Cheer! Wolf, 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 wolf.
Wolf, wolf,
And
wolf,
with that,
wolf, wolf, wolf.
it is the end of Molag the Beast.
Form a crowd at the entrance, congratulate him, try to talk to him, a little bit of fanboying. Buy us some time to get set up.
Thank you for all being here, and remember, show respect to those who have fallen, including our fallen guardsmen and the late Sergeant Molag, loyal of Corrado.
As all this happens, he's going to be getting healed. Other NPCs who are like not directly in front of him spawn some light sources. It's going to become night soon, and that will be kind of our cue to move everyone over to the party at the keep.
Yeah, make sure you guys get drow vision, but act like you need the lights.
Yeah.
Where's the main?
Shoulder.
Did you see the way he sword?
Respect to those who have fallen.
I have to take off damn shoulder blades.
Absolutely wonderful.
Make sure that
Moment I saw him. Basically, we're that's how I was going to make a lot of silver today.
Crowd him, talk to him.
How'd you do that? How'd you lift him off the ground like that? Oh my gosh, is it really you, Aegon? So, you know what to do.
Oh my gosh.
The rest of us populate the way to the castle.
He's real.
I'm gonna open the gates.
Seems all the stories were true.
Very well done.
Someone get a
The
damn
legend
shot
lives
back.
strong and true.
Give him a little bit of damn space already.
Alright.
Next is my neck.
Right.
Can't believe someone like you actually exists.
Having you word, I don't die. And therefore I am.
Aegon the Undying.
Yes, indeed.
Strength like no
I
other.
don't think I am more happy to have lost a bet.
Wrap this
I will
around.
make sure my father hears of this.
The last nightmare.
Up too much, alright?
Needed to be.
Hold your left arm.
Let it be a new chapter for Corrado.
Your right arm.
Of course.
Gotta get that tight.
Wolf, will you fight again? Will you come back to Karan?
Yeah, sure, there's no need to fight here.
We will see.
We would love to see you fight again.
Right.
We surely must after that.
Anything else I'm missing?
My neck.
Or they ought to be boring now.
When you're done with him, I do require words for our winner. I do need to speak to him. So, say your final pieces with him before I take him away from your adoring looks.
Congratulations.
Oh, I didn't bet on you not even once.
Surely you'll come by later.
Good.
right?
There we go. That's gonna be.
Too bad you didn't do that personal bet.
Pressure.
Like I've been on you every single time, and you did not let down.
Have drinks on
Excellent.
The day of you and these fading bits will never be forgotten, Wolf.
But people know Chrono lives. That's all.
Excuse me?
Chrono lives indeed.
I have to pick my final
Go away,
friend.
stay.
Am I crazy? Why can't I find the gladiator model?
I think Cregan died again.
Coming back.
Which category are the gladiators under? Does anyone know?
I think it might be
I think they're under
Search. That might
Fighter.
be slave. Oh, fighter.
Brunswick, you can copy Devious Durai for one of them.
Oh, they're under neutral.
Yeah, Pit Fighter is in neutral. Very end.
Pit fighter. Got it. Thank you.
It seems everyone's crashing.
I don't do things with humans. I wonder where my friend is. I know he got denied. How did you get denied? I thought we had the password. Oh my god.
Mine out, they said it was drawn on with charcoal.
Yeah, that's definitely drawn on the chart. Where did you get this?
I got it from the officials. You know?
Well, you clearly
Alright,
did
we're
it.
good to move the gun when you want, Kimchi.
Where'd you get it? In the pool district? Alright, I heard nothing.
That was easy. We're really bad at keeping secrets. Well, I mean, you are saying it
Yeah,
out
you
loud
are.
in front of everybody.
Yeah, you are.
It's
See?
fine. I'm going to go tell everyone.
So, hey, how about you follow me, right quick? So,
Okay,
follow me to this
Do you know where the party will be?
Boy. Oh.
I should.
Should I wait? a
Probably
while
down there
for your
somewhere near the
partner?
castle.
Are you like okay in the head?
What?
I was gonna say, should I wait for your partner? Maybe they know the exact room.
I highly doubt they know as well. Probably in the castle area.
Hmm.
Or at least I think that's what I heard from God's premonition.
Oh, hopefully. Don't want to go to the wrong place.
I don't know you.
I think that
What's the
one
illegal
has
activities
been,
happening over there?
Well, he originally tried to get into the fights with a letter writ with charcoal, so they didn't allow him in. I don't know what's going on right now, though.
No, I'm not trying to fucking do that. Are you sure they have poisons?
Everyone should
The drug dealer.
No.
Not only that, deal with that. I don't want to try one of that.
Here, try one. I'll let you try one of mine. I don't
wanna
appreciate
try a
what he knows because
berry?
he picked it, and I don't fucking trust him. I know him.
Just eat the
I
berry.
know well, what? No. Yeah.
Oh,
You want to
you
be
just-
a human? You both are disgusting. I'm not a fucking human.
You just messed up so bad.
You dealing drugs in my street?
No, I'm
Yes, they
giving
are.
them
They're hidden in the
berries.
berries. No, but they're berries.
It's just berries.
Alright, I think the best place to host this will be in the council room chambers. I have the
berries in any way. That's
doors
normal
open
berries.
to it, but I'll lead you guys there.
Nightshade. You're gonna
So,
die.
They're very tasty berries.
Yeah, they're tasty, but they're all. It's nightshade. Do
Here,
you know what
have
nightshade
some.
is? Nope.
Trying to poison a guard.
right.
Wow. Berries.
I'm changing it to night.
Poison, it makes you feel good.
If
Oh, nightshade.
some of the
and cherries,
nobility
looking at his
would
name.
be
I think he's
able
gonna
to
die.
go and collect him,
Just wait for
These
it.
or guards,
things, I don't know what you're on
or
about.
both.
What's it like being having a bear?
Just let everyone else know. You see a body in the streets, that's why.
I've been eating them for years.
What's it like to have an orange beard? What's that like?
Hmm.
I've been eating them for a
We're
week.
eating the one with 1 leaf or 2 leaves.
All the leaves.
Know what it's like.
He's dead. he's gonna die.
All of them.
Even bodies shit.
Dead.
Wow,
I see
your
these
armor is
bushes,
like
and I just start
very
picking them.
shiny.
I just start eating them, and I can't
Uh,
stop until they're all gone.
Did you eat some too?
It's like
Yes, yes, she did.
she has a handful in her hand.
Well, if you've already eaten some, I can't save you. So,
And it's like also.
I mean, there is one way to save you, but it looked terrible for me.
You have like the night sky. You
I could
have
make her vomit.
stars.
Just send her to.
She ate nightshade. She's gonna die soon unless she vomits it back out. And I can only think of one way to make her vomit real quick.
Oh, why would I throw
Just
up?
send her to the
happy?
clinic.
Go ahead, take your finger. Take your finger and stick it way in the back of your mouth. Or I'm gonna punch you in the stomach.
Why would you do
that?
You're gonna die. You're literally.
The berry
Just straight from the bush.
Or you do it. Take your finger and put it in the back of
Of course.
Hey, go find a berry. Go to that bush and find a berry. Watch what does.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll find a berry. Hold on.
What's this?
There's one right over here somewhere.
That's better. Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Just
Get right here.
You'll thank me later. You're gonna have the shit. You'll thank me
Whoa.
later.
I.
He's the
I'll
berry
make you some
finder.
berry. Thank you. Drops in the grass.
Get it all out.
He's the berry finder. I'm telling you, he's what he is.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck, why?
Thank you.
You'll thank me later.
being present is not a happy feeling.
You have a day off too?
Love being poisoned.
No, no.
It's being handled.
Would you like a berry, friend?
He handles the herbs and shit. I handle all the dog shit.
Is it nighttime for anyone else?
Plus, it's nice to get away from the aisle.
No.
It's a good thing you didn't have those.
No, I
Oh, no.
They will kill you.
My god. What hell did he fight?
Don't
really
care.
Poisonous
You
berries.
not to eat those.
You missed
That.
Actually, ate nightshade
They would
berries.
still be good.
So I told her vomit or she's gonna die.
The guy down there keeps trying to give him out.
Well, she did vomit. She got him out, but she tried to eat him again, so I smacked him out of her hands.
What's
And now they're in the puddle, and I'm like,
There's only so much we can do.
I could probably rinse them off, right?
Please do not do that.
Why you put the boxes in the right?
I am
I could
ordering
just-
you. I will
I just-
take you to jail if you do that. For your
Yeah.
own safety.
You should probably take the one still passing them out to jail.
Are you still passing those out? Did anybody else eat them?
The hell did I miss?
Give me your berries.
They're trying to give berries to people that have nightshade
Well, now
in
that
them.
he's gone, Ghost picks up the berries.
Don't-
see.
I could probably rinse these off. It's fine.
You're gonna kill yourself if you eat those.
Say again?
That will poison the water. Stop
Yeah,
her.
if I respawn now, you'll fall through the floor.
Right, more paperwork.
Fuck, I thought
She's gonna poison everyone's water.
Mm.
Alright, give me a second. Fuck. Stop.
Yeah.
Just thank me later. You're gonna have
I said nobody respawn. Why did you do it?
What? Oh my god.
I'm not saying the car.
So I'm not the only one that heard respawn.
I don't want to eat these.
Oh my god, guys. Okay. Just rejoin the
What happens
instance.
to you, rejoin the world. That's all you have to do.
It's gonna take
Yeah, he's a moron. I don't know.
That's bird poop.
Stupid me thought I could have the ambience and it would just work.
You are unhelpable. There's no helping.
I know, you should take him out of the district. Please.
You know
Yes,
what? Go
please
ahead
get rid
and
of him.
take that guy out of here.
Yes, get him out of here.
He keeps trying to hand people night shit. Just take him out.
Sir, you're coming with me.
Yeah, if I click night, it doesn't become night.
Then I'd recommend just turning the fog back on once he enters the keep. That way you can at least have the same effect.
I'm not handing people berries.
Complicated from the woman that tried to.
As I
ate bird shit.
Happens.
So that's...
Oh,
It's just normal berries.
I think the ambient system crashes when you go inside.
Where
He has tated them. I've had to make him puke.
Why is it night for you?
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I rejoined and changed it when I was in spawn.
Which
But now I just tried
must I go for
entering the building
Lead them the way.
and I'm falling.
Alright, follow me.
Why
Why are you giving me orders? Oh, never mind.
Doesn't make any sense though. I could go into the keep just fine.
Just don't do it.
Will you prove I'm trying to sell shade?
Go, please fuck off before we...
What?
Well, if
interesting.
it fucks up, we just
My
have
magic
people
lamp.
rejoin. That's it.
What?
Okay.
Remember, guys, you're taking him to the keep. So that's behind you to the main castle.
Guardsman. You know the keep is the other way, right?
You know what? You said keep, didn't you? Yep, this way. I took you the wrong way.
I didn't, but you read my mind, so I don't know where I'm supposed to go either.
Now that I've rejoined,
Look,
it's
I just got my
nighttime for
shit
me.
rocked by 8.
Okay, that's good at least.
Should I just have everybody rejoin the world right now?
I think it's a good idea, yeah.
Okay, stand by.
Hold on.
Pause in place. Ambient system issue. Everybody go ahead and rejoin the world, please, and return to your positions. Aegon, you'll be able to just teleport to me.
Understood.
Everybody rejoin the world, please. See? Easy fix.
No worries.
Little scuff.
Now we don't have to change anything further, so nobody should be dropping through anything.
I hope that's true. No, 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 no.
What?
If you look hard enough.
I
Oh,
know it is. It's not night.
no, that's not even the problem.
Cybernetic, please.
There's magic labs in Quran.
What were you saying?
Put it in your crotch.
It's, you know, the final room that I made?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't go in there.
I was able to go in there.
I just tried and unless it's because
I was
it's
able to.
nighttime. Are you able to right now?
It's just I just fell through the world. I just broke. So give me a moment.
Here, I've rejoined. Let me go down there.
Well, my
Okay.
play space. So
Click.
I can do jumps and leaps and shit.
Yeah, now I'm falling through.
Because it's nighttime. God damn it.
All right. Look, this is what we're gonna do.
Okay. Yeah.
You pulled out some nice moves.
Just have to
I like
make
your
it 5
finisher. You went on the hilt.
So we're
Okay.
gonna have everybody rejoin one more time.
Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you. Rejoin again.
In
Everyone
a second.
Rejoin again.
In a second.
Okay, I will.
Every second?
In
He-
a second.
he said
in a
in a
second.
minute.
Stand by.
Okay. I will wait.
Let me go ahead and change this now.
Karanos haunted even without the cursed objects.
Time. I'm gonna click evening. Weather. I'm gonna click
God, I just know that
fog.
sergeant dude was super rancid smelling. I mean, just being undead for that long.
All right. Everybody, go ahead and rejoin again, please.
Yes, sir.
DMs do the same thing. I will be the last one to rejoin.
You have to change it to evening and fog after you've rejoined.
Okay.
So it doesn't work right now.
No, when you rejoin, you can fix it.
Yep.
All right, Aegon's here. I'm gonna rejoin now.
Oh, my mask is. Oops.
All right, I'm loading back in.
Okay.
Put your right hand in, you put your right hand in, shake your little bit. Oh my god.
Bisected, that's what it's all about.
Corpses, that's what it's all about. Fizz are fun.
Have you adjusted the weather?
Not yet. Just let it in.
Together,
Okay.
humans for uranium bombs.
Time,
In it for no
evening,
survivors.
weather, fog.
What it was is the guard made her throw up the berry.
Nothing's happening for me.
Then you have to rejoin.
Yep,
Alright.
it's all good for me.
Whoop.
Uranium bomb.
I'll rejoin once more then.
It is for no survive.
So yeah, if it's still nighttime for you, it means you gotta rejoin one last time.
Yeah, everything's foggy as it should be for me.
Okay, and the room looks good to me.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
why are other people rejoining?
Again, yeah. All right.
Because I guess they had rejoined before the final time that we've
I'm
changed
still
the
seeing
weather.
I'm still
Okay.
seeing the sky pitch
What?
black.
Where did Vinehome go?
He just rejoined.
I think
Don't
he's
know.
seeing the sky.
Assume
All right,
rejoin.
let's
think
stop
all them
saying
disappeared.
rejoin. Just let the DM say it, okay? Thank you.
None of us said it.
Cyber.
Your heart and your soul.
When you arrive on map, it should be foggy for you and nothing else.
It's pretty cool.
Just stick with me.
Like caramel.
That's pretty sticky.
There you go. It works now.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That was a reference. No one got it.
I'm just gonna do it after I get away from you again.
Unfortunately, for whatever reason, nighttime is breaking the ambient system, so if you go indoors, you fall through the floor. So this will have to be our nighttime.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Good for stuff. Bye. Thank you for your patience and flexibility. Okay.
Okay. Is there anyone who's still loading in? Very well. And your cards are back up.
After you, son.
Yes, he's awful.
My brother recommended him to me. This is doing it as some kind of joke.
I don't think
like
so.
him though.
I think he's just an idiot. I mean, that's exactly what I think. I think the guy's an idiot, and we can't help it. It's not his fault.
It's him.
Take on the wolf, sir.
The wolf.
Welcome.
I heard of the fight. Quite wonderful work.
What, you didn't watch? Oh, it was too gruesome.
I was
for-
preoccupied, but I made sure one of my slaves watched. They said it was quite entertaining.
Indeed.
Well, kind of boring. Oh, yeah, well.
Oh.
Well, I've been invited, and so I've accepted. No.
Please, please join us. You have earned your right to be here. Come.
Let's get out of this fog. It just came out of nowhere again. Brother tends to do that these days. If you're upset with it, you just wait 10 minutes, and it seems to change on you.
Yes, he killed it. Yes, he killed it. Don't have to worry about it anymore.
If you're outside and you need to teleport inside the keep, feel free to teleport on Epic Orange.
Yep, definitely need people filling out. I will guide the group so they know where they're going.
Good. I see that we have brought our most esteemed guest, Mr. Aegon the Wolf Cross.
Hope that works this time for me.
Welcome. It's good to have you. Good, good. These festivities are only possible because of your great victory, of course. Any of those combatants could be standing here, but it seems you rise above the rest. Well, except Sergeant Molag. He probably would. Indeed, indeed. Please, bring him to the room while the others arrive.
Go up the stairs, Lyra. They are to your left. Oh, right, sorry.
Surprises.
Of course. All of them.
Oh, spare the devil.
The wolf himself.
You'll go through the door and make a left.
Let's go. We gotta go populate in there with them.
Yep. Shinfo's on it.
Shinfo's here. Teleport on me to populate the room. Or walk in here.
It's the room that Evie's is outside of.
Yep, they're about to be here right now.
So you're next to right, Lyra.
Become visible.
They're right outside.
Visible.
We bring with us a guest.
This is the fabled wolf I've heard.
It is.
It's no
Cleaned up rather well, right
You
after
should
our
have seen
fight.
him in the arena.
I wish I had the chance to.
We'll be making many toasts tonight, won't we?
I have no doubt. Please, inside. Less talking, more drinking.
Agreed.
Yes, please.
Someone set for one of the servants start to serve.
If you are not in the room right now,
Of
come
course.
be a servant.
Oh,
The door, if you're facing the room they're in, the room immediately to the left is a kitchen.
My typical settlement.
Excellent.
Oh, of course, please, just pick a seat, sit wherever you like.
Not that one,
To Shinfo,
across
cross
the other
back.
one. The door's open.
To your right,
You're
cross
right.
bed.
You're right. Nope, not there.
Oh. Which?
Down the hall. If you're facing the room they are in, it's to the left of.
Sir.
indeed.
The lords request wine.
Come on then.
As wine and stacks. Trying to make it snappy. We have Aegon the Wolf as well.
My lady, you can go rest. I've got it.
There's a difference
I can handle
between a guardsman telling them and their lady telling them.
Of course. Very sorry.
Oh no, you're completely fine. I just wanted to make sure that they were aware that we have additional guests besides the usual lords and lady.
Of course, of course. Would you like for me to walk you back?
If you would like to, or just make sure they stay in line.
Very well. Who's to say I cannot do both?
Which makes the world go round. So, soon enough, the wine will be served. I will go and check on the kitchen myself. Try not to overwhelm the wolf, eh? He's a fighter, not a talker.
Of course, of course.
With looks such as yours, I can't imagine you being neither. How many scars do you have under there?
Far too many.
Hmm.
You can still a new alphabet with all the crossed
Make
lines.
sure to engage with him, talk to him.
Excuse our ladies.
I see. Any outrageously interesting to tell about? Perhaps a
Hurry up with the rest
troll
of
or
that.
something.
Perhaps. There have been numerous creatures, I thought. Such as these creatures that live underneath water. Claws like
I want to find some servants here and there, but we haven't
claws as
actually
long as
seen anyone
fingers.
as of late, personally.
I have one at the center of my chest where one ripped me open.
Oh.
You must be quite good friends with the surgeon in your area then.
Thank you.
Hmm.
A good
Can I just
sergeant
get
is
red
hard to
wine, my lord?
find, much less one that can work tirelessly.
I can imagine.
Could use a man like you in my personal
guard. You just take that.
You'd be out.
Lady, may I interest you in red wine?
Of course.
Protecting someone is my greatest cause, but taking life, as you imagine.
Oh, come on, Aegon. It's like you
thrill
said,
of the fight
gold
itself.
that makes the world go round. I'll give you lots.
You know
Red
the
wine,
man
my
I-
lord?
Right here, madame.
Wine.
Oh, yes, please.
About time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get one volunteer to play the musician?
Would you like red wine?
Sure. Suppose he does
One
something
volunteer.
to me,
We do have white as well. You prefer?
Makes no difference to me. I've a horizon of tastes.
My lady, red wine?
Yes, please.
I think
My lord?
I will ask the burning question that everyone has, that no one has the balls to ask. everyone here heard that the wolf was dead. How did that come to be?
People of all kinds,
That's
all
already been
sizes
poured.
of life, will hear of grievous circumstances. One such as mine, you hear of great odds. But in my experience,
The dishes are
men
ready,
who
sir.
endure all amounts of odds
Okay,
have
madam.
suffered
Fine.
and lived far more than I. Just like any other tale, they believed me dead because of insurmountable odds that no ordinary man would survive. But
So you admit you are not an ordinary man.
if I was ordinary, I wouldn't be a prover.
He speaks true. Humble. No need to be, eh? He earned it in the prova.
Only if you could.
On appearance are onto something. Well, I don't think that such a man would belong in a personal guard, Saba. I do think the man is an exceptional killer. There are
That's
those
right.
who need killers. Assassins. Men willing to do things that others are too weak to. You could find a job amongst the people here and go home with a lot of gold.
When a man takes up a blade, he has to make a choice. How does he wish to swing that blade, and how long he wishes to swing that blade?
You look like you have been swinging that blade for a long time. Don't tell me you intend to put down the thing you are best at.
A man may be buried with it.
Well, why not be buried with gold as well? You see, I had spoken to some of my comrades, and they thought that you waste your skills after you've long since won your freedom is baffling to us. You could be so much more. You could be a man of status, or part of a powerful dynasty. A soldier, a commander, or a mercenary of renown, or just the under-the-table right-hand man of someone in a good position. You are surrounded by those opportunities tonight. That is why you wanted to win, yes? For these opportunities to speak to these people?
I think whether or not I ended up here tonight is not of my own volition, but rather circumstance. Opportunities come to someone. Those who seeketh them out will not find them as easy as those who allow them to come by, should they choose. I'm talented with blade, sure. But I was once a slave. That brand is with me forever. Stag is going to wash that away.
But a slave who earned their freedom. Through blood and sweat and tears and entertainment. Come now. There has to be something you want.
I want to one day fight a worthy opponent once again.
You cannot take the man out of the arena. You cannot take the man out of the arena. He goes back. He's pulled back.
Cheers, boy.
Now you feel the right price.
Here's to my champion.
Stubborn. Aye, why not?
Of course.
To the
And
former
to the-
Prova champion, and to the champion today of Corano. Cheers.
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 Teresa, do me a favor. The slaves in the kitchen are moving rather slow.
That's what I thought as well. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, my dear. As it stands, Grano is rebuilding. Better than it has ever been. Why not cement yourself among its standing as a reason? Why not be the champion of Kerano? Remain here. You'll be seen to, of course, given what you want, paid, drawing fighters from all over to kill them in our arena.
A good champion doesn't stay at one arena. He fights himself all the way to the one arena, you might remember.
You wish to find yourself back at the Prova?
The worthiest fights will always be at the Prova.
This man baffles me, my friends. He baffles me. He wants to go back, but you're free. Is it that the taste of victory? Is it chanting of your name? Is it raising your blade in the air and hearing the admiration of everyone that wishes they could be you? Does it pull you back?
No.
No.
I have not chosen to leave myself in chains to take one up again, such as the yoke that is gold, or the ball and chain that is fame. That is merely a symptom of my action.
Thank you.
Perhaps you all know how I got the title, got to be Prova. No?
Yes.
Some of these people may not, but do not recount it. And listen, learn something.
Well,
get me a damn tassel while you're at
My
it.
lord, or wine.
Yes, please.
as you all know, or might have heard, unless stones fill your ears, Prova is the arena battle of all of Gradia, where slaves or perhaps even the boldest of fighters rise to the top, seeking their fame, fortune, or what have you. The Prova will always result in two of the greatest, fiercest fighters in all Gradia. And to get there, you must be the fiercest. When I had rose to the top, there was only one opponent who was there, seated for me. Perhaps you all know Metis the Ox, the great hulking man who dominated the Prova for years.
Who can forget Deus the Ox? You know,
A refill, miss?
we
I just
almost
had
had
mine
him
filled,
here
thank
at
you.
Toronto the opening. And I was upset to hear that that was not the case.
Refill,
He
my
was
lord.
pulled the very last few days. Ah, what it would have been to see you two fight. That.
My father introduced me to him years
Mm.
ago.
Indeed. He is champion for, what is his name? A baron from Gorikada.
Volgan.
Volgan, Baron Volgan. Yes, I had told him that there were supposed to be a numerous amounts of fights to take place now that a council city was established with its own fighting pit, but no, it's beneath him. So, most unfortunate. I would have loved to watch that clash.
It would have been a mere retelling of a past story.
One must wonder how it would have turned out.
One hopefully doesn't wonder forever.
You sound like a man who's pursuing something, eh? One must hope they do not wait forever. Is this a fight you're looking for?
There's only ever one man who got me so close to failure, and it was him. And he had denied so many other gladiators, ones I thought were better than myself. Once I defeated him, clearly I chose inappropriately. Perhaps the Orcs would be better off a dead champion than a living one.
This man is something else. You will all be foolish if you let them slip through your fingers. Someone has to land them somewhere in their retinue or a job or something. The man wants to be a two-time Prova champion, which is unheard of. What kind of lust for victory or glory or a need to kill great men must flow through your veins to want something such? Ah. I pray we do not lose you to old age before you see what you wish to fruition, because by the gods, there will be a lot of good betting to be made off of your success.
That I will. Indeed. Made many people rich 20 years ago.
And you did today as well. And I have no doubt that you continue on your journey, it will happen more and more.
Yes, so long as many have not lost faith in my ability.
Well, it seems a lot of people got to see your ability today, Mr. Cross, and are quite impressed. I have no doubt word will spread. Now, if you'll all forgive me for a few moments, I must tend to something. All right? Do not overwhelm the poor man.
Of course.
You know, I've been hearing you've been complaining about your slaves all nights. Perhaps they're not born and bred of good.
Engage him, please.
Unfortunately, they
That some people you should definitely try and
passion in
recruit
their
him in
jobs
some way.
or
Find something you think he could be good at. Try and hire him for it.
And don't feel afraid to talk to each other
perhaps
about
that as
random
well.
business.
We treat them rather
Yes.
well here. You understand?
Make the
Less
atmosphere feel
slaves
full.
in the whole side of Garadia, I would say.
So, how is your business going?
In my experience, it is doing better. The strongest and most capable gladiators are usually the best slaves in
I see the
ability.
need.
The only problem is that they cannot be taught some
Better
things
management.
because they're restrained.
My men are strong about this.
I can't believe what that slave did to you.
The other problem of them not having passion is only because they
He had passion.
don't have enough encouragement.
Emphasis on had.
Treat them as you will,
But like any other.
we gladiators, of course.
Cut the
as
weed.
slaves, our only motivations and passions come from the ability,
I
not
was
the will to survive.
Likewise, people are very
There must be something else, though, right?
Pursue that,
distraught
Regan. Pursue it.
due to past events here. People have
There's something I
had
wanted
some
from
trouble
you.
still coping.
Would be far without your means.
Been trying to be
Unless,
nice
of course,
to
you
them.
can fight better than anyone I've fought. No, not at
But you give them a little bit, they end up trying to take more for granted.
Of course, I need to catch up and
What I feel we must do is move on. Focus on better news.
I think perhaps
Likewise,
you have to let me think on it.
I'm definitely ready to not hear about anything about that happening again. Which is why I'm glad that the wolf won that final fight.
Nonsense.
Just to get rid of a blemish.
Not share a greater,
Although,
more aligned idea. I know slaves.
Like refill, my lord?
Better than slave masters.
yeah.
More wine, my lord. Well, that is good to know. Lady Teresa is probably one of the biggest buyers when it comes to this.
but I feel like they are going
Soon slaves of every quality, quantity, size, shape, and ability. Skill heads, task. I know the difference between a good one and
Now,
a bad one, and I can turn a good one to a bad one.
I do
to
believe
a good one.
the time has passed. Has your aunt finally passed them down?
Perhaps you could
Yes.
convince the lady to sell some because
I heard of such that she was struggling with such a position. I'm glad it is done.
Yes, just like any other position.
Yes, it's
believing
a
on something you
very
sell
grave
is when you
loss.
give it away.
I would have
Because
liked to
in
learn a little
reality,
bit more from her before.
not one slave is the same as another. You just need to wager whether or not yours are worthy to replace and not to buy that off you and care.
We all can get what we want.
It's a curious thing, isn't it? He's been buying a lot of them recently.
And I guess if I learned everything with Thor taking over, it would be very boring, to say the least.
There you go.
Do as you will, of course.
There's always room to learn.
But with this decision, I assure you, there will be more action, more speed, as in more. Things will be getting done a lot quicker.
Lone Wolf. I respect that.
Finish with your food, my lord.
I just need to make them realize they can't have that buffer zone
But enjoy the rest of your night.
forever.
And I'm not like,
Indeed.
No, sir. No, sir. I'll have it fixed right away. He'll be back.
Alright,
As
please
we
make
Okay.
sure they do with their info dump.
Return again. That was quite the show.
Again, I keep myself very
Yes, sir.
apathetic for people, but I want to get past all of our past issues.
I've done seemingly 2 different parts of my own ability to bring people back to Corona. I was here once it had that blood moon and all those demons.
Yes. Unfortunate event.
I don't see Cheesinator, so
Yes, but
Carrot Jack,
took enough effort, it seems.
what else I'm missing?
And your book, how's that going, dear?
Carrot Jack is number 2.
I would say about halfway done.
Yeah, I don't see Cheese, so
Halfway,
you can.
wow.
So Carrot, you can do number 3 as well.
Fast reader, aren't you?
I've had some extra time to be able to read.
Businesses are booming as
That is good. I guess with the weather being as it is, you can't be expected to go outside much these days.
True.
Oh,
And-
absolutely. Fall's been a
with-
mess for us all.
how many she's gathering.
With family dying and me taking over everything, constantly getting interrupted, but again, the bad weather
that's
more than makes up for it.
That's fair, that's fair. Hmm.
And how have you been?
I didn't see you at the auction earlier today. Were you too occupied? They had a lovely selection.
Yes, I had to deal with a issue among the staff.
It was such a shame. I managed to find quite a handsome one today. Not terribly expensive either.
We'll be quiet then.
I guess it's a shame I missed it.
Spectacle of that.
Yes, well, you'll see him around my estate, I'm sure.
And I'm sure you'll just make me jealous I didn't get my hands on him myself.
Much less.
That's the goal, but I'm keeping this one.
Yes, of course. But nevertheless, we should
I guess we
And
could allow
hopefully
it.
he's a bit more prompt than all the others around here.
Of course, she does have a fits of rage every now and
Yeah, I have been talking to him about how I've been giving everyone some extra leeway lately with everything that happened. People are still mourning.
Still morning. It's been a month. Surely
has,
we have to start pretending that there's a new normal.
Moving on. I completely
Exactly.
agree.
Yes. That's been our conversation for the most
Focus
part.
on our words. Good speak.
So, cheers
No.
to moving on.
It's
Moving on.
it's simple. Moving on.
Reach
They
out,
just
but
need encouragement.
there we go. Moving on.
Some need harsh. Some need more agreeable.
Have you
Ones
been
that
being
need-
careful with your workers?
Of course. They get the utmost well treatment. In fact, one of them
Crosspit,
was
get ready to
sick
break
the other
off from
day.
there, just so you can
Made sure
give
that I
your
found the right surgeon for him. I'm
info
quite
drop to
picky.
Aegon.
Quite the disruptors.
Yes, I had a recent unfortunate accident with one of mine. Got hold of a knife and tried to.
Yes, curious about what that was about.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh
Had to fix that issue immediately.
So many loitering about.
I can imagine what a disaster that could have been.
Oh, I should probably go talk to the wolf before he decides to
Have
leave.
you seen them anywhere?
Of course. Take your time. Take your time with them.
I'm sure we'll definitely have more talks.
Some earlier. I don't know.
Of course.
I'll
see you later tonight.
They're early enough
I'm
here.
sure.
Questionable.
Of course.
At least they're kept in good condition. Anyways, I shall not bother you anymore. Got to get back to my red wine.
Take care.
Frostpit, just ask him what you were talking about. See if you can get him to segue into Teresa.
So what were you both talking about? I was in another conversation and I seem to have missed most of the conversation over here.
Oh, just speaking of the usual bouts apparently that are going on here. Sounds like there's not a lot of quality of slaves in this, well, rebuilt city.
Well, one of the issues is with everything that's happened, a lot of people are still in mourning and everything else. Trying to get more back to normal.
Everyone's lost so much.
No circumstances the same as ever. Coronon will never be the same. What is important is that it grows itself back up greener than it was.
Well, everyone has just lost so much. Whether it be, common slaves or even nobility. Teresa herself just lost her
Thank goodness so much of our wives
husband.
survived everything. I would have been heartbroken.
Thank God for it.
I'm surprised she's
suppose-
actually still on her feet.
Such a mess, though.
I'm
A
sure
loss
it
of a
was
partner comes in different ways when one travels their pain. Sometimes it's not so on the outside as much as it is on the inside.
Were you able to catch
She's definitely putting up a brave face about it.
Oh no, not myself.
You cannot show weakness. Weakness is a vulnerability.
Agreed.
I watched and I can agree.
Lately I've been trying to go easy on my slaves, and some needed it, but others I feel were starting to take advantage.
They are slaves. You must remember, subjugation and punishment are the only way to discipline them properly.
I remember one time someone tried to force a champion to do
Under normal circumstances, I would agree.
Normal circumstances are merely subjective. Take it from me. What matters is their nature remains the same, despite circumstances.
True.
I think I remember one of the
But yes, with...
Would you like more wine, Sir Aegon?
No, thank you. I am good.
I'll take some more if you want to fill mine up. Thank you.
How are
course we do.
anything
No doubt
for
it'll make you
a slave
comfortable.
that was
It's done
as
now.
strong as that to help around the house?
So what is next for Aegon the Wolf?
Wherever my blade takes me.
Alright, the lore has been given.
You sure you don't want to stay here?
Teresa,
I'm sure I
in
need
a moment,
a good
you'll
bodyguard
excuse
that will
yourself.
also
Everything
make sure
listed
the
there.
slaves stay in
If I can
line.
have,
There's a lot of people.
two people who were playing servants to spawn as guards for when she leaves.
No, he would not. He said he would not.
I think this wine is getting to my head.
I'm sure with your skills you'd be able to
Optimus,
correct them
Papa,
very
that's you.
quickly.
Pull back and turn into guards.
Perhaps. But I am no bodyguard.
Oh,
I am
actually, no,
nothing
I got volunteers for
else
this.
but a
Apologies.
gladiator or
There's
warrior.
Evie and Impy.
I do not deal in protection.
Understood.
I deal in destruction.
That's a
What about the
shame.
advertisement? I sell signature wine from my winery. Maybe next time you go fight in the arena, you mention it, and I pay you for it. You say, "I am Aegon the Wolf."
Go
This
say
is
your
my
goodbyes,
favorite
yeah.
bottle of wine.
Evie, you'll go.
I'm not so sure that is in good taste.
You'll go and see where her guards are, and that's when you can become one.
Was your one the one that was being served tonight?
No, but
Well then how is he supposed to advertise it if he never even had it?
I'm feeling a bit ill. I think drink too
Well,
much wine myself.
he's Aegon the
so
Wolf.
I'm going to be
People will
returning
take
to my
his word
house.
for it. Say,
So-
I'm Aegon the Wolf. And
Any
Well, it
excuse
was
you
a
want for her
pleasure
to look for the
meet you
guards?
properly, and to hear your stories one of these days. I hope to see you
Teresa will
personally.
ask
I
where
feel
they
like
are
also I shall
to
be leaving.
Impy. Where's the other one?
Where are my
And
guards?
Have a great night.
you'll just say you think you found. You
you
think
need
you
an
saw them
escort,
walking by. You'll go
Spidey?
fetch them. Evie.
I think, me personally, I've had my fill of a different air.
please consider my offers.
I'll consider.
The wolf is leaving the main room. We're going to populate the hallways.
But none of it, seemingly,
Epic Orange Storm's on the
Ah,
bottom
my
floor.
goodness.
representative of my person.
I don't believe you.
Hope to see more great
But we
things
shall
from you.
Return one day.
If I return, I might be here for a little bit. We shall see.
Hopefully I can make enough of it.
I'm going to see myself out. Thank you all for having me.
Of course.
Pleasure for coming.
Have a
Hope to see
wonderful
you
night.
on your next battle.
There's a suitable fight here. I will return, I assure you. Just make sure you lure someone well for.
He's exiting now.
Perfect. Evie, if you just want to go down to the first floor and rejoin with Lyra and Impy.
All right. Nobles and servants, you're released from this room.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The whole train.
Keep playing the music for now, Cyber. He still can hear it. Everyone move ahead to facilitate and assist Kimchi and bronze for placements.
All right.
Fill the hallways ahead.
Lyra, you are heading to the warehouse district. Wait a little bit so that Aegon has a chance to tail you.
Do you want us to have light sources?
Yes, it looks like it is actually nighttime right now.
Don't get around you two. He's right outside in the hallway. Okay, Cyber, you're good. He's making his way downstairs now. Can I get 2 guards to teleport on me? I got
Right,
Devious.
Aegon's outside.
Come guards quickly. Perfect.
Lyra, where are you?
Walking towards the warehouse district?
Okay, because he just left the keep and he needs to see where you guys are. So
Okay, sorry, I missed
you're fine.
when
You're fine.
you said what stairs. Okay.
Okay, you can just come teleport on me.
He's right there, right behind you, Kimchi.
Oh, okay, never mind. Not right.
We
right
just
here.
left. We're on the
Oh,
left
perfect.
side of the fountain. Yeah.
Oh god, no, not again. Shit, I just crashed. Oh. Shinfo, let them know when Aegon's like right within eyesight of them.
Yep, I'll let you know. I'll let them know.
Thanks. Yeah, I just crashed. God damn it.
As you continue walking down the path, you see a single light reflecting off the fog to your left in the darkness, and the blonde hair comes into sight.
If I'm not back in there in time, Shinfo, just when they turn to the when they turn towards the warehouse district instead of stopping in the noble quarter, point out that's odd to Aegon. You know what I mean? You know episode planning.
Teleport to me, folks. Populate. Teleport to me and populate, please. Quickly, quickly. Spread out and populate. We're still in the noble district. Very good.
We're lucky then, I suppose.
To be walking in the dark around here brings back rather poor memories, I suppose.
She should be living. One of us somewhere around here.
Good evening.
Slow down a little, Lyra. He can't see you anymore. Open the doors. Who closed the doors?
I close the doors.
Oh, well, Lyra stepped out, so...
I know.
Okay.
We're giving him interaction, so he's just not walking from point A to point B.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been here. Where does this gate lead?
Once again.
Yes,
You know, in the thing.
I see.
Oh, Malcolm.
Sir, wasn't it his orders? What? You know what?
hate questioning him. Look. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, gentlemen.
Right? Alright, I'm going, bro.
Alright, he's on the move again.
Alright.
Okay, he's the last one.
Close it up.
Hold on. 5, 4.
Populate by
3,
me, hurry up. Yeah, it's my sword. Don't worry about it.
1. You're good to start walking.
Alright. Keep going straight, Lyra.
What do you see? They're just jagged, sharp teeth. Can't imagine them crushing down onto someone. It's quite a hazard, really. I understand that's part of the point, but and their walls, it seems barbaric.
Right.
Alright. Hold where you guys are for a bit.
I don't pay you to sit around. Get up. Start moving boxes.
I think they fell asleep.
I don't pay you to sit down then. Get up and move my
I've
boxes.
been working since this morning. I'm done. I just haven't walked home yet.
We'll backhand you. Get up
I'm
and move
not
my
your
boxes.
slave. I work here. I can quit.
I'm still working.
Then you'll have to
Putting
deal
me
with
a quarter
people
of
falling
his pay,
asleep on you.
bargain.
I have half of mine too. Yeah, sure. 2 boxes down there, over there.
It's fine. I'll just work for the
Make sure
competition.
those silks are damaged.
Silvio. A word.
Oh, I see. That's my name. Understood, yes.
Should that shipment of hard grass be in the morning?
Well, it's either coming in the morning or late afternoon.
Once it arrives tomorrow, it should be set.
No idea. Haven't what's it called? That's just 3 days at least, and then
I wouldn't say that there's a lot in the warehouse district, but there's a couple of warehouses very lively. A couple of late shipments came in of things needed desperately in the south.
You heard the man. Make sure those are lively. Oh, look at you guys. You're on top of it.
Fired.
I might as well take that
Alright,
gold.
I'll work for your
I wish you
competitor.
the best of luck.
My competitor's right there.
Yep.
Hey, you.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Quit selling the same products as me.
Quit selling the same products as me.
No,
We
please
make a
keep selling
profit.
them all. And can I get a job? You just fired me.
No, you sell silks,
I sell
Of
grass.
course.
Nothing. You don't
Good.
sell the same thing twice.
Because he fired me after I've been working since morning.
Boss, our draft horse never came.
Milt, go and have a conversation with Lyra and her group. Explain why she's No, never mind. Well, Aegon's already here.
Good. Oh yeah, I'll also tell you what all his stock as well. Great.
Lyra, your point of view is, yep, right there. It's this building right here.
You two stop slacking.
Get over here.
I'm just on my way.
Just, Milk, you'll just finish doing inventory, and,
You can watch out. Your hat's floating.
Did I forget anything?
That was amazing. We just put out of nowhere.
The guards are getting comfortable. The building is small.
This is the worst. Am I supposed to be down here yet, or am I supposed to be stalling up there? I hope I did fine.
I think you're good.
Alright. Are you one of them?
Oops, did I do that? Alright.
You can get that one. There you go. There you go. Right where you belong. Isn't that so much better?
Not really.
You'll come to see things my way, I'm sure. It's okay. You'll learn to love it. And if you don't, you get to take great rejoice in knowing that I do. Oh my god.
Actually, should we be in the end one to give him more room to sneak
There
up?
should be more slaves. I don't know where the rest of them are. What
Wonderful. Get in the box.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Are you comfortable with what I'm about to do?
Yep.
I warned my entire family in case it was me, so
Wonderful.
you have your choice.
I see.
Just only because of Pogo Go Loco on it, so I can actually lay down. Needed.
Hmm. Wonderful. Will you be able to reach your arm out so I can... Would that be comfortable? Okay. Cool. Yes, that's good. Okay. I'll need to do it right now, but I shall grab it. Yeah.
But I don't want to become a chicken nugget.
Well, that's a deadly darn shame. You should have thought of about that before being a naughty slave. Naughty
You know what
slaves,
chicken
the
is
chicken
again?
nugget afire. What was that?
Those things are emo chicken tenders, or the tenderloins. They're really good.
Oh, they're wonderful. Hmm. I need to have eye happening. No, wait. There we go. I don't have direct eyes. Ting, 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 ting. Hmm. There we go. Wonderful. Soon. Oh my.
Flonica, I need you to be your dwarf who just got fired. Just kind of be around. You think they'll show up soon? Over towards me, Flonica. Yeah, just in the general area. All right, let me go bring him. Something of a commotion from the other side of the warehouse. All right. Aegon is going to get you, who was just fired and is a public nuisance, to steal the torch and cause a distraction.
Let me be a nice center of my room so I have room to react should I get interrupted. No one would interrupt my feast, my moment, my beautiful, divine. What would you call this experience for me? For you, it's divine punishment. I suppose for me it's great relief, isn't it? You're one of the new ones, aren't you? It's alright. Did you see the one that was here before? When they took out their body? Yes, you did. He lasted quite a while. I hope you do too. 'Cause nothing is more disappointing than when they just give up. You have to go to your master after this. You're just something to me for a quick lending to teach you a lesson. Surely your master understood.
Okay. When Flonica's dwarf steals the torch, Impy, I want you to quickly turn to Evie and say that you'll go chase him down. So, Evie, go get the guards while you do that. They're about to.
So, you have to understand. What is about to be happening. It's for your own good. Your master wished this upon you. And I need it. I'm so ever thankful for your masters to be so generous, to trust me, to give you onto me, and let me state the urge that we all felt oh so long ago. Or perhaps
Evie,
not
come
terribly
this
long
way.
ago. You're an elf, aren't
So that
you?
Aegon can intercept. No, towards me. Back towards the door.
How many years do you have on you?
Thankfully, it is.
200.
You will begin
Quite some
slowly
time.
moving the
And
door.
to be in such great
Get in there,
condition.
populate all the cages as slaves.
To be in great condition just for me, you have to understand that
moment.
this is quite a blessing. Thank you for everything. But
Pause.
Come populate the cages. He came in. I was still in the middle of narrating. I don't think you heard me.
As you slowly climb down the ladder, your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness of the room.
takes a few moments. As you do so, you notice cages all along the wall. Shadows focus into people. Different races, colors, and creed. As your eyes start to shift and adjust to the darkness, you can make out viscera, blood, and gore all over the floor. And it's a stench that hits you, not one of rot, the same kind of scent you would get from gutting an animal. The room is heavy with it. It gets to the point where even your eyes water as you squint and begin to take in the room, still unnoticed.
Right. Lyra, unpause, do your thing.
And as I said, this is your punishment. But how blessed are we that your punishment is my release.
The woman takes her teeth into her face, rip and strip away, eating the meat, almost into the beaks before she must have never fully come back, never fully fixed, retaining the desire to taste flesh.
It's a bit more. Please, wait. What are you doing? How did you get in here?
It struggles against your strength. She claws at your hand, desperately trying to free herself. There's no strength. The panic in her eyes.
That is a waste of time and effort.
Please. Understand. Please.
I understand completely. You're monster. You feed and feed on those that are mere prey to you because you have that power over them. Deceive them in any way you can. Will only reveal something to you. The power you have over anyone else is an illusion. I have the only power that matters. Power over life and death. As does thy mother. Your penance has come.
The blade digs into the side, a muffled shriek as you cover and choke out so that it cannot be heard from the outside. Blood pours, drips down. They go limp. From shock, blood loss. They collapse to the ground, their fatal wound accumulating as their lifeblood mixes with that which was taken from others.
You poor tormented soul. I won't be able to cover this up for that.
Alright, get ready to populate outside. You need to pause him when he leaves, Kimchi.
Before you make it up, pause.
Alright. You ended up at the warehouse to the right, Kimchi. He flew over there, so go ahead and bring him back. NPCs populate this area. Milkers, Devious Studio, be guards at that gate. We're gonna have to keep spawning around him. My 2 guards at the gate. Obviously, you're not letting anybody through. Yep, right here, Milkers. Devious dude, quick, join them. Populate, populate, populate. Main Street.
You might need a substitute. I am dying at the moment.
Okay, Opyrus, take his place at the gate, please.
There's neither's a drag.
Yeah.
Did you see that earlier situation with the fucking dwarf?
Which one?
Dumb drunk bastard. The one that took the torch. Made a whole commotion.
No, I didn't see that one.
Over where I am.
Quite annoying.
Just heard the scuffle of the warehouse rivalry.
That's what, that's what
which
it was
gate?
about.
Which gate did he mean? I think
Facing me.
this gate.
This one.
Alright, we're ready to
You just
unpause
moved-
them.
Okay, all three of us, okay.
Yeah. No, you can take the spot. I just came here to fill in for you until you got here.
And DMs, make sure one of you closes the actual portcullis leaving town. He's gonna have to get that open.
As you close
I
the
got
door
it.
behind you, Aegon, slowly and softly ensuring that it is unnoticed, you hear commotion not only to your right, but towards the portcullis of town.
I got the portcullis for you.
He's moving, populate ahead.
If you need somewhere to teleport an Epic Orange.
Hey, you two. Yeah, we're looking for a man in black. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
He was following a lady into this district.
I haven't. No. Been busy
If
just
you
finishing
see
our wares.
all black, if you see him, get a guard immediately.
Yes, sir. We will. Yes. Of course.
He's past us.
He's made his way to the gate now.
If you're out of sight from Aegon, teleport an Epic Orange so we can populate the main area.
No one comes out this gate. Right, stop right there.
Halt.
What? I have a delivery.
How many times are you gonna brush her?
My matter of brushing is making sure that the compass when they're being fed. Someone's going to get a little spooked with the fog. You may have to speak with one of the stable masters in the farm area. I'll have to look over that one. Or you may have to speak with one of the cavalrymen.
And you too at this gate as well.
Not a soul comes through.
Good.
Something happened. We under curfew.
Some missing person. I don't know. We're not letting anyone pass without a seal.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just stay over here then.
The most. Alright, fine. I'll. Okay, but is it alright if I just stand around here until you can open the door? When will you be able to open the door? Will that be tonight, or are we looking
Starting to double his way back to the main road of the merchant district, the storage district.
Aegon, as you leave, you hear that merchant whisper to himself, "Where did I leave my pass? Benches? Warehouse?"
Wherever you determine, he can find it on one of the benches.
Sounds like he saw you earlier, so he's gonna head there.
At least we have most everything.
Give it to him whenever you want.
You remember, it was as you went through this alleyway to the right and heard his voice on the other side.
Isn't of that much concern.
I wouldn't know.
On the right was the stall he was manning. On the shelf just below where you are right now.
This fog.
One merchant's pass. Stamped and sealed. That's your ticket out. It's coming back.
That pass will not work for the outer gate, just this one.
Yeah.
And I'm about to cause a commotion.
You got it.
Walking a little heavy.
You're their
He's made
you're
his way
their
back to the
superior.
gate.
You know when the gate's gonna be open.
I have no clue when it's going to be open.
If you are not the guards
I'm
at
not
the
a
gate,
superior.
go populate the main area.
Hey, do you have that silver you owe me, Door?
No, it's technically today still. I I think I still see a bit of light out.
There's been a murder.
Yeah.
What?
I'm still
Spread it across the streets. Yes.
Alright, tell
First
them at
lady.
the gate.
I better get inside.
Murder?
I'll tell the guards over
Make
here,
his way through.
and then make his way back.
All right. Monica, Impy, he's gonna try and show you the path. You're not letting anyone out. Oh wait, no, he's.
Looks like he's en route to the poor quarter.
He needs his horse.
Oh.
It's in the noble district.
Bring his horse out to the stable just to make shit simple.
Aegon, this is the poor quarter. You remember that your horse was being handled by the individual in the noble district. They've likely brought it to the stable at the front of town.
Someone bring the horse out here, please.
Running.
No point. Gate's shut.
Is that the wolf?
I can't see him this far. Well, I can't leave to go home, so I was doing some last minute stuff and I need to go back. Now those are.
I'll be sitting by the fountain, willing to help him. Because Secundus owes him.
Okay.
I wonder if the nest with a large trout that's down the road a bit. You think they know each other?
Possibly. Fight with each other.
Any close
Gladiators tend to know each other.
warehouse district might not be the smartest. Do you think he's looking for the murder? Maybe. I mean, he's
His horse is there, Orange.
a strong fighter. Close. Maybe
Oh, it was
he can
there.
find murder and get everything. That's a relief. Again.
I
That's
found
a
it
relief.
somewhere else, so I brought it over.
Praise for the wolf.
Do you want to ride it over, or should I?
Just give it a moment.
Yeah.
I would have left town by now, but it seems things are on lockdown. Don't know why.
But you need to pay that. Please. We're friends. You know I'm good for it. Yeah, everyone's good for it. You're not. Don't worry.
So I've heard it is one of the nobles.
Feeling
Have
very
you had any turkey lately?
You know, Tim has got a new
Shame
formula
indeed.
of jerky going on. He makes it out of turkey. Turkey jerky. It's so good. Turkey jerky.
Well,
Just rolls off the
you're also pretty high.
It does. He's actually using
If one had the
some
rope.
Janet's,
The tallest
forgetting
tower
red
could
peppers from her own
lower
garden.
ourselves out.
And so he
Or if someone could
coats it before he
perhaps
dries
get
it.
the guards away from the
It just
gates.
hits just right. My mouth is
The
drooling.
door
just
to the
talking about it
portcullis
right now.
handle could be picked.
been a while since I've seen Tim.
Yeah, it has been, hasn't it? It's, let's see, it's been less than a week since I last seen him. He said that he was going out to grab more of something more unique. I think he said he's heading towards Nodis, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you can find Nodis.
I don't disagree.
Maybe something from the sea.
Yeah, well, I heard they have a brand new port there. Like, massive port.
I told you. With the arrival of that
Apparently it's a
fighting pit, it will highlight my presence. So no, I have no wish to stay here any longer than I must.
So I can imagine he could find something unique.
Yeah, absolutely. If the port's that big,
Yes, he bragged that one of his connections saw a pomegranate.
Okay.
I'm dying to try one of those.
There is the chance
I have not even heard of that.
that I could get the portcullis open
like a
instead, and you can ride out, but
backwards.
have to be fast.
If that makes sense.
Backwards?
That's what he described. Yes. A backwards
Time it
strawberry where
is.
the seeds are inside. And well, the weird part that's on the inside of the strawberry is actually outside.
I see what I can
of
find.
it.
Be careful,
it's
Wolf.
like a skin, I suppose. Like an apple, but not like an apple. The seeds. I don't know. He described it so odd to me, but I'm so curious. He said it's red though, and every red fruit is wonderful. So.
It is true. Strawberries, cherries, apples.
Oh, let's see. I think my favorite are raspberries though, or maybe blackberries. I know they're not red, but they're purple when you crush them, so that should count.
All the stock of food just made me hungry.
I know, I'm starving right now. Well, we could talk about the fact that apparently a noblewoman was murdered.
Oh, really?
Yes, they shut down the entire warehouse district. I tried to get in there earlier. No luck, I didn't have a pass.
Why do you think all the gates are closed?
Maybe they're trying to make sure whoever did it isn't going to skip town.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Who would just kill a noblewoman like that? Especially, it was Teresa. Yes, a noble lady.
Lady Teresa.
Lady Teresa, the one of the kindest souls I know. Like, I heard that she personally
Is it true that
funds
there is a murderer?
nobody to be able
Yes.
to go fight at their
Everything's
arena.
on lockdown.
Out of her own goodwill.
Oh, what a tragedy.
It's such a shame about her.
Don't know what to do.
Our community's gonna hurt without her.
For now, just sit
I'm
tight.
telling you right now.
Once things
Give me
get
some
figured out,
guards up
then
on
I'm
the
sure the
wall.
doors will open.
Kimchi?
Well, hopefully we find whoever
I'm just
did
mad.
such
She
a
made me
horrible
lunch
deed. I can't
yesterday.
imagine.
Yeah.
You think it's, someone after her fortune? Maybe
Teleport
a
on me
jealous
if you're willing
relative.
to be a guard.
It could be. I mean, that is a scandal.
Yes.
I see
Now,
one,
knowing her will, she
two.
probably has all of her money go to the poor.
Teleport to me.
Who
Right
even
now.
knows?
Unvis, guys.
The problem is, stay low. There are guards up on the wall. If we're going to use a rope to go over, we have to be on the flat part so I can tie it around the crenellation.
It's not getting any better.
It shouldn't be too difficult. The problem is, one of them getting a horn off for a yell, that's the problem.
Nothing. Look, you can barely see the road. At least that gate is shut tight.
I agree. The one with
think
the
we should be getting
shield
through
doesn't
that.
look like he has his weapon out, so that'll make him slower.
Just keep your eyes out.
Any word from inside yet?
He looks fat.
No word yet. Let's make sure no one
There's one up
even thinks about passing through.
Iris and Crosspit and Viz. Too many for them to deal with at once. You'll come in a second.
You're digging the fat one. All right. When he waddles out with his sword, I'll move on the one with the shield. And you move on the one with the sword. I'll get up.
You and make your way towards the other side.
You take the one that walks past, and I'll take the one to the right. Good.
Ross,
You watched the arena fight?
Walk down the way you would before, because they're expecting your guard to come walking by.
We saw some things there I'd wish to never see again.
Yeah, send Crosspit and I think it's
lost a good
Devious
man
Dude this
today.
way. We're gonna
Yeah.
quietly take him out.
Well, I mean, he wasn't himself.
No. The turn.
Oh, there you are.
Trying to see from the upper floor, but couldn't see anything.
No, of course you're not going to see anything. You see now it is out there. Fuck. Yeah.
You want to head to the other side?
Weren't kidding, you dropped him like a sack of potatoes.
Brag.
Very nice, guys.
Everybody's on the inside of town. Feel free to teleport after Orange outside. I'm out by the farm, so you can populate.
The world didn't even die on duty.
Yeah, I'd like some guards patrolling the perimeter of the city.
Port over to Epic Orange.
At some point, another patrol guards is gonna find that rope and those guards and they'll sound the alarm. They'll have to hightail it out.
Probably a good idea. Start yelling alarm.
Mm.
And they're shouting on the wall. That's our cue. Pause.
Just as you begin making your way away from the walls, a horn is blasted out as you hear bells ring. Alarm! Alarm! You've been found.
We have to avoid patrols on the way out. Shouldn't be too hard.
Ah, fucking hell.
Farmland after all. We'll stay low.
What the hell is happening? Did you see what
I
it
just
was?
sounded the alarms. I didn't see anything. The fog's thick.
I'll be a mobile check.
There's a hook over there. Fucking open up the gate.
You want to keep spawning on me after you pass
What?
by.
Open the gate. Come on, come on.
Yeah, you check that right. I'll check this way.
I hear horses. That's going to be a problem. Maybe
Get on horseback.
if we get lucky, we can de-horse one of them.
And grab a torch.
Q and teleport on me.
Agreed.
Wagon is good luck. Won't outrun single riders, though. I have an idea.
Kewen, teleport on me.
It's a lantern. We light it, throw it into the
Pirates,
mill,
you
set
just
fire to
go
it.
checking down the way, get yourself a torch, and get moving.
Let's go! Come on, come on!
You needed a torch. You needed a torch. You were going out in the middle of the dark. Come on.
You'll go check on the farmer by the windmill.
You will throw that directly at
Have you
the
seen
mill,
anything?
Impact, and the flames will spread.
Oh.
Fire at the mill!
Oh, come on.
Oh, shit.
Hang on. Let me
All
go
guards inside, you
report
see that
back.
flame on the windmill.
Give a sec while I report it.
Hopefully you're right. I think I hear horses up ahead.
Okay, guards at the windmill, they have run past. Feel free to teleport an Epic Orange so you can keep coming down the way.
Need to call, do we? Hey! Stop! Quick, get on the horse! Let's go!
What the?
Shit! After this!
Sorry, miss. I'm cutting your reins.
No.
You're a lot faster than you say.
On the side.
Group can teleport on me.
You're by yourself. I don't think it's a good idea.
Watch out.
No. Ah.
We can't let them slow us down.
Ah, my arm. Fuck. Come on. Ah, they hit my arm. It's hard to steer. Ah. Ah. Come on.
I'm not gonna catch up.
Is it fair to consider us even? Is it fair to consider us even?
Alright, get,
of course. So be it, Mr. Cross.
Never mind, they're already here.
So be it.
There is in the border.
With that, you will gallop away
Come on.
into the night, partially pursued by the guards, but they'll quickly lose your trail and scent, as the horses you are on are war horses and quickly outpace the outer guard. Your target slain, your name spread, infamy and fame, both in the same grasp. Aegon the Wolf will ride hard for Nodus. 2 important missions done and completed, both for the mother and for his quest to find his wife. And with that, your cards are now down.
Everyone respawn.
It stole my horse.
I did nothing wrong. That was so rude. What
You're
the
just
hell?
hungry. You're just hungry, man. Yeah.
Sorry, that was the first time with forced combat for me. That was awkward.
You didn't
I
have to run
apologize.
me over like that. Damn.
It was personal.
What the hell?
Getting lost friends.
It was personal. Jeez.
Good job, everyone. Thank you all so much for your effort. Huge props to Kimchi. He wrote the entire mission.
Woo!
That was all his work.
Good job.
Good
shit.
Cannibal, finally.
Good job to all of our NPCs, to all the different roles you guys fulfilled. Thank you all so much. And of course, Lionel, thank you for your time and coming as a player.
No, but I blame
To all of my
you.
DMs, excellent work and good synergy. Thank you so much. With that, you are now all free.
Woo!
We make it. I am too.
Yeah, we fished and run.
Hell
When you can
yeah.
focus on one person, not five with 5 individual goals.
Oh yeah.
It's so streamlined. Forgotten what that's like.
Fuck.